Hi, my name's Jason, and you are watching NJPW1. This video is all about painting my 1990 Toyota Landcruiser 80 Series. And the introduction to this is my painting experience is zilch. I don't actually have any. So my background of painting is I'll make a steel bracket, or I'll make some parts, and I'll quickly whack a lick of paint on it with a spray can, just and that's it. That's my painting experience. So I am incredibly nervous about doing this because I've not done anything like this before, and this is just going to be a test to see, can I do it? And am I any good at it? I've got some paint over there. You'll see that I've got the Raptor tintable, and I've got the Raptor black. I've got a tin of paint there to mix with the Raptor tintable to make it the right colour, which is white. And I've got some clean up stuff, and I'm just basically following the instructions completely so that hopefully I get it right. Wow, here goes nothing. Alright, here we have the car before the really interesting paint job that I'm going to do. You can see how white it is and looks good in sunspots, and then obviously, if I get a close up here, there's actually bare metal showing. So this is the main reason for actually doing this. It was something I've needed to do for a lot of years, and I'm a little bit sick of painting it. And, because over time, this is a panel I've replaced. Over time, it tends to get destroyed, the paint, because I am a little bit rough with the four-wheel drive, and I am, I kind of go bush bashing with it a bit, so to speak. Not really, but within reason. And so what I'm going to do is I've now got to strip and sand all this paint work, even the new stuff. This bonnet's relatively new, and I'm going to attempt to do the bar work, attempt to do all that, and all sides, even the snorkel, really. Even the snorkel. I'm going to do that in Black Raptor, and the mirrors. And the side steps. I'll just clean them up and I'll repaint the bars. And see how it goes. You can see how desperately it needs it. Because at the moment I get made, like, oh, the guy with the two-tone Landcruiser. Yeah, that's kind of me. I'm hoping for that not to be the case. That's what I'm attempting to. That's what I want to achieve. I do want to achieve, a neat-looking car. Good luck with that, right? So the first job here was to give the car a bit of a scrub up and make it look like nice and clean with dishwashing liquid, as this was recommended to me, that it would remove the wax and grease a little bit better than normal car wash. So I began washing it, gave it a good thorough scrub with just a cloth, cloth and some dishwashing liquid, and hosed it all down, tried to make it as good as I possibly could, and to get ready to remove all the parts. We then began to mask up the car to the best of our abilities. My wife did most of the work. You'll see that I'm standing by, not doing a whole lot. And we masked up. This took quite a long period of time. We went late on into the night. We even ended up having a few beers together while we did this job, while we masked it up. And we didn't finish till 9 o'clock at night. And we were both, we weren't exhausted, but by the time I finished the first 2 days, I was a little bit tired. And when day 2 started, it greeted me with a very nice sunrise. And I began sanding the bar work, mainly the bull bar as you see here, because I didn't remove it. I didn't remove the bull bar or the rear bar. And I just went about sanding them on there, just to see what it was like to do them on the vehicle. You know, could it be done, and did it change much? In my experience and what I did and how I did it, no, it didn't change a whole lot. And you know, from there I went to sanding the bonnet and, you know, sanding all the paintwork. And I get down nice and low so I could see whether I was removing the shine, like the clear coat, which was the main part of it. Once I'd finished sanding, I then primed it, sprayed some primer on all the exposed paint, because there was quite a lot of exposed metal, and once I'd done that, I was pretty good. Alright, so the steps I used to clean the surface, I used a grinder with a wire wheel and a drill with a wire wheel. I think the grinder was much better, but chewed up batteries much quicker, whereas the drill was slower, but the batteries lasted, you know, much longer. All right, this is the end of day 3. I'm ready for the Raptor, but I'm not going to town to get the compressor. It is 1 o'clock, but I'm a bit stuffed from the couple of late nights, and so I've been using this little trolley. Well, not trolley, it's I made this motorbike trailer some time ago, and I've got the side steps, snorkel and the scrub bars all hanging on there, and the little cap for the snorkel, and that's where I sort of primed them. And if you are good at painting and you've done this before and you know lots of things about it, and you see the mistakes I've made, please feel free to comment and tell me the mistakes I'm making. I know one, the floor, right? And the open front shed, there's a mistake number 1. All right. The black Raptor is done. And are there any mistakes? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I imagine there's all sorts of mistakes, and with the paint I've skipped over or done something, I don't know what. So snorkel done. It looks a bit lumpy, like, you know, consistency looks odd, but I kind of like that. I know that might be, maybe that's weird. Is that just me, or is that what Raptor's supposed to be like? I don't know. I've never had a real close look at any Raptoring before. I even did in there. Well, guess I'll find out. Hi, and welcome to the morning of day 5. Just to give you a look, day 5 is literally just beginning. The sun is cracking as we speak. All right, day 5. It's White Raptor time. Woohoo! So, I've got to put the sheets out and prep it. Here we go. Alright, while I wax and grease removed everything, like cleaned it very thoroughly, this felt like one of the main parts of the process that I would constantly continue to keep prepping it, keep wax and grease remover. I would change out the rag on a fairly regular basis, and I did this so thoroughly and so often that it began to get quite annoying. And but I stuck with it, I kept with it, and I don't feel like doing any more now. Okay, the end of day 5, and it is painted. I've still got an extra day I'll do another day, and I'll leave it for about 3 days and then I start assembling everything. But anyway, this is the paintwork. It looks a little bit splotchy and slightly weird. But it's supposed to look like that until as much as it's actually properly dry. So leaving it for the next couple of days should prove to be the telltale. Is it really a good job, or is it really actually a dodgy job? It's probably a dodgy job anyway, but oh yeah, you can see like a spot there where I had some big chunks come out of the gun and I had to clean it up. That was because I never cleaned it properly in the first place. Same as there. That's all me. I did that. Completely my boo-boo. This is the overview of the paint job on the Landcruiser, the Raptor paint job on the Landcruiser, which is a little bit challenging, but that was pretty good really. Day one, I've got a list. Day one consisted of washing the car with dishwashing liquid. Wash with dishwashing liquid, removes all the oil and grease, sort of, a little bit. So I washed the car, removed all the accessories like the bar work that you see behind me that I did paint, and the snorkel and a few other bits and pieces, not too much. I didn't remove the bull bar or the rear bar, I left them on. Then we masked up, and we didn't finish, me and my wife masked up. Well, she did most of the work, I just pretended to help. And as you'll see in the video, I'll just sort of stand there. And we finished at 9 PM. That was day one. Day two, I sanded the entire car and prepped everything. Prepped it all, primed it, did the whole car. And that was just the car. And I finished at 7 PM. And then the third day, I sanded all the accessories. All the side steps, all the bars, I prepped all the bar work, all the other bits and pieces, and including the snorkel, you know, just all the little bits and pieces that were detached. And I finished on that day at 1 PM, thank goodness, because I was a bit tired. Day four, I did the black Raptor on the bar work, including the accessories and the bull bar and the rear bar. I did black Raptor on day four. And demask instantly. You demask it as soon as you finish of those areas. And day five, I did all the white Raptor. I did lots of prep work, like, you know, wax and grease removal, wipe down each day to what I was doing, whether I was painting. And so white Raptor on day five, and then demasked. And I left it for about 3 days to cure in this shed right here. And that seemed to set thoroughly. Everything seemed to work. And then after those couple of days, the day 6 of what I was doing, and that was when I reassembled everything, and I've just started using it. So it's been about a week since I painted it, and I really like it. It's such a breath of fresh air, and it looks so much better than it used to look. Glad I've done it. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. If I had to another vehicle or something, yeah, I would definitely do it again. It's so much easier than trying to, because the painting part is so easy. It is stupid easy. And if I can do it, because I've got no painting experience whatsoever, if I can do it, anyone can. Anyone. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing. With painting, my goodness, not a clue. And if I can do it, anyone can, absolutely. And yeah, would I do it again? Of course I would. I would definitely do it again. I hope not to have to do it again, because it's daunting experience painting, and being an open shed like this and dirt ground, but it didn't seem to affect it. It's fine. And bear in mind that the paint, when you are painting it, it kind of drifts a bit. It's sort of like you paint it and things around you will get paint on them, even though they're not all that close. So, you know, I put a bit of paint on my tinny by accident. That doesn't matter. I'm going to fix up that old thing. And Yeah, yeah, it was quite good. I really like it. I feel I don't feel so stupid when I drive it around anymore. I used to, you know, just feel this nice Landcruiser that was very capable. It was very, you know, obviously used as a four-wheel drive, and but it used to look pretty crappy. And I thought, I didn't wasn't too worried about it. But now that I've painted it like this, and it's, you know, quite scratch resistant now, I quite like it. You know, it's kind of, I feel proud. I look at it and go, yeah, I did that. Mainly because I've never painted anything and I really suck at painting. But yeah, that is the overview of this. And it cost. What did it cost? Well, all the stuff, everything involved. You know, I guess around about $1,300 maybe, Australian that is. I guess, or somewhere around there. Cheap in comparison. You know, I've had paintwork done on it in the past, and nothing was ever short of like $3,000 or $5,000 to do a bit of work. So this was, you know, this was a game changer, and the fact that I could do it myself, awesome. Well, that's, I think, the overview of the paintwork on the 80. Do I have a bug on my glasses? Go away, bug.